Welcome everybody, welcome back to the channel. And I'm here with a lot of friends because this video is recorded on my live stream, which this is the first one. I'm so excited, but I'm so literally blushing, so stressed out. But today we are gonna look at the entire little mini album from Babymonster called Choom. I'm very excited. This is my actually first time reacting to the entire album. So there are 4 songs: Moon, Choom, weirdly rhyming, I love that. I like it, and Locked In. So it is a smaller album. People in the chat are now telling me also that there should be another album coming out in October, which is crazy. Again, I am a little upset that we still don't have Rami back, but maybe, hopefully, we're gonna get it in the October comeback. There's been some, little crumbs dropped, specifically in the title song in Choom. So I really do hope so, but hey, we're here to support all the girls and their incredibly hard work. I'm also hearing some echoes of new tour, and that is crazy because I feel like they've been through a lot this past year and they're about to do the ringer again. So, but let's go. I'm very, 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 very excited. And do not forget, I will be regularly streaming and I will do these live reactions. So if you do want to join us, then definitely check the link down in the description. I will try to stream as regular as possible. And please do let me know the time zones and the best times that are for you so I can figure out the best way to connect with you. And now, without any further ado, let's go.
I'm the moon, but I'm tired and I'm bomb on the loose. Till a bim, till a bomb, till a boom. I shine so bright in the gloom. I'm the moon, I'm the moon, I'm the moon. Fuck the kings, night.
Oh, this reminds me a little bit of a Click Clack. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it has a similar vibe, right? So much fry, I'm the moon. And it's so pouty, I'm the moon. So much attitude.
Vision, where we gonna end up? It's a written, very bigger. Go figure.
Such a heavy fry. There's so much fry, there's almost no sound left, quite honestly. Usually when we have fry, it's a little mixed with an actual tone. So, right? But when like basically almost no sound left, there's just a pure fry there. So cool.
End up, it's a written, very bigger. Go figure. But if you're killing my mood, good redone.
Oh, there's a little flip. Namu da da. But it was namu da da da. So the top tone was a little airy, and it was not supposed to be too yodely, I think, because it's not too heavy at the top.
Go figure. But if you're killing my mood, good redone.
But it's a cute little embellishment.
You're gonna need to keep up with the pace. The body gonna be when you
I like that layer there. Listen to that one more time.
figure. But if you're killing my mood, good redone. In my face, you're gonna need to keep up with the pace. The
Like the
body
layer.
gonna be when you with the crack of dawn. You keep on raving, you keep on raving, I'm a man, but you're not just a guy, not tonight, 세상을 불태워다. 말해봐, 알잖아, in your heart, leave a mark. I'm alone, but I'm dead.
No, I'm quite of a fan of this one, I have to say. First of all, I really like sharp diction. So every time you have like a pretty empty space, which in the verse, it was pretty empty. There was a heavy beat and it was very simplistic. And with that, I feel like sharp phrasing is what really drives it home. Like, I don't want no lousy, like, kind of almost... not entirely, but almost. Nah, I need it sharp. I needed like skin on skin copying that beat and just perfect. And Asa, like everyone carried, like everyone did very well, but like Asa is just so sharp with her phrasing. I love it. This a little bit reminds me of aespa. Like aespa has a very similar kind of sonic sound to this. And I quite like the difference between the verse and like just how melodic the choruses are. there is like this ad lib at the back. It's like a really deconstructed, heavy effect on the voice. I wish I knew who that is because like you cannot tell. It's such a heavy effect on top of that you cannot tell, but it's fun. Do you hear it? Oh. That decent it's such an old school rap. I love that. And combo, like I think this was Ruka, right? And Asa right after that is doing a different old school type of rap. And I'm not a professional in rap, okay? Like I'm a vocal coach. I know a couple of really good content creators. They like go so much in depth with rap. It's quite fascinating. I have to sometimes like link someone or maybe reach out to them and we can work together. Let me know if you guys would be interested for me to make a video combined with someone who does focus on rap. Maybe specifically with Babymonster, it would be really interesting. But is this stop and go, right? It's almost like a stop and go, and it has such a sharp phrasing. I love that they made choruses so R&B. It's such a standard structure. Yeah, like you have a very sharp rap-ish kind of verses, and then like you defocus from that and you do a whole kind of 180 contrast into the chorus that is super melodic, super layered, and suddenly the whole instrumental is much fuller and it's kind of like a little watery, like it has so much more space than the sharpness and precision of that rap verse. Also, the word moon, is helping with a little bit of a pounciness. Would be a little bit wider, kind of. You can make it really forward, a little pouty. So cute. Okay. Okay, I love that climb. Na 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 na. I think somewhere somewhere that high, but you're working through the registers. Na 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 na. I think that was the pattern, but it had quite a good impact. And you can hear the change in the tonal quality as they switched into the mix. Na 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 na. Like you can hear the audible change in the tonal quality because of the register change there. This can be such a good moment on the live performances because this is a little lighter. She's not trying to belt it. Na, 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 na. This may be the weight that we're getting here, but we could definitely add much more support, much more weight, and make it more projected. Like this can be a really cool belt moment. Get a little bit of a chance too. Hey! Not bad, not bad. How do we like that? The chorus is so catchy. It is. And so easy to remember. Like, you remember it so fast. aespa was my first thought too. Kinda, right? I'm not really wrong with that. They have kind of this kind of little deconstructed sound, which I'm actually really big fan of. And I always wish more people did that, but I feel like everyone was like, oh, that's so like aespa, so we're not gonna touch it production-wise, you know? It's very similar as to why not a lot of people want to do similar style to IVE, because they're like, yeah, like, it's so IVE. If we're gonna do it, people are gonna compare, you know? I have to be pretty honest with you guys. Choom is not bad. Like, I feel like it's a okay song. That's what I would say. I enjoy it. For me, a little bit of an okay, if you know what I mean. A little bit of an okay. I like this song more, to be honest, but it happens so often that I specifically like songs that are B-sides rather than the main title. There's a good reason why companies choose main titles that they do. I think Choom is very digestible and is easy to stream, it's easy to sell, but quite honestly, I hoped for a little bit of a different sound for them this time. Which we're so far getting in a B-side, so but like it's not like I don't like the song, it's just like it's okay. It's okay, if you know what I mean. All the girls said that Moon is their favorite song. It sounds very catchy and it sounds like it's very comfortable to perform. I feel like it's gonna be so much fun to perform. For me, Choom is way too similar to Drip and We Go Up. Like, it's the same kind of, it's the third sister, if you know what I mean. It's actually very important for them to probably keep the vibe because it's solidifying the audience, right? Like, it's something, exactly, it's working. But for me, this gets sometimes a little dangerous as a listener, as an audience, right? Maybe it's because I listen to so much music, I sometimes get bored like really fast. I'm not the person that like requires the same sound every single time. And I've seen a lot of groups kind of stuck in the loop where they just do the same thing. It works, the numbers are great, but for me, I somehow start to lose interest. It's not happening now with Babymonster, but if we would get like 2 more comebacks looking exactly like this, I would be like, yeah, can we like, I know they have so much more potential, so show us like more variety. Everyone is raving about Locked In, so let's go to Locked In. How about that? Let's go. Oh, okay. I don't want to step too soon. Hold on, we're gonna restart, alright? But Locked In. That is such a great drop down. Locked In. Because you're like crashing down to the chest. It's so cool. I like it.
Baby, you're the one who gets me. It's like you're in my mind all the time. Not every winter, summertime. 'Cause you give everything I needed.
Everything I need. I don't know what the run is there, but it was such a clean and nice run there. I don't know. Jesus, I cannot repeat that run. It's so nice.
You can't sleep without you. It's clear to see how I feel about you. So
that was a nice climb. You can audibly hear that there is a little bit of a change between the registers, but because it's not that belty and not that heavy, the change is very subtle.
can't sleep without you.
So here, hold on.
I'm never gonna let you go now. Can't breathe without you. Can't sleep without you. It's clear to see how.
So, can breathe without you, sleep without you, na-sa-na-na. You can hear that little tiny tone quality change there. So you can tell that she started to mix, or that she's kinda connecting much more dominantly to her head register there.
Can't breathe without you, can't sleep without you. It's clear to see how I feel about you.
Also love that they layered it there. It definitely helps because sometimes when we are not fully locked in and committed to belting, which it's perfectly fine, belts are just not fitting everywhere under all circumstances. I like when production then kind of decides to, hey, we're gonna layer this, because it's balancing the lower tones because they're a little heavier. So as you switch into more head dominant place, they're gonna layer multiple kind of voices on top, or multiple versions on top, and it gives a little bit of a better balance, right?
So obsessed with us. I never felt this type of love. We're so
This is very so it's head, but it is pretty airy, very light, very angelic. One thing that I noticed, that was a little hint of potential harmony. Every harmony with Babymonster I'll take, because they do know how to make harmonies. They do know how to do harmonies, and harmonies are hard. And I'm always side-eyeing a YG. I'm like, YG, why don't you let them do more harmonies? It's such a flex. It's such a flex for a group to be able to do harmonies. So, let them do the harmonies.
there's no stopping me and you. We can lose as long as we're together and locked in. There's no
You can hear how she's kind of look. So this is a little trick that you can do if you're starting from a very high tone. Listen to the difference. Look, da na 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 na, whatever the melody is after that, and then look, da na 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 na. So she connects through fry into that head voice, and it kind of anchors the top tone a little bit more. So it gives you a little bit like kind of a little bit more weight, but it's more of like an illusion of the weight on a top tone. Because if you listen, the top tone is similar, na, na, and na, na. I'm just frying on the way up, and it's making it feel a little, chunkier. It's giving it a little bit more connection, a little bit more weight, but it's more of like an illusion, realistically.
shaking. Love so true. I'm with you. Yeah, it's really giving forever, never. You stay on my mind.
Ooh.
365, 30
Aw.
you know I'm right. Yeah, I go up to bat for you, even when it's bad for you. If that was ending, I will have to double back for you. It's like that. We on the right.
This is such a soul rap. I love that because it's the one you have rap where you're like lock in, and then you have rap where you just you can really let go. It's so nostalgic for some reason, even though these kids have 19. So I don't know where's the nostalgia, but I feel some sort of nostalgia.
For you, if that was ending, I will have to double back for you. It's like that. We on the right track. You give me a feeling I can't even fight back. No, I can't get enough, cause I'm hooked on you. Yeah, your love got me stuck, got me spinning blue. Can't breathe without you, can't sleep without you. It's clear to see how I feel about you.
So this was a little bit heavier. So the heavier it's gonna be, there might be bigger jump, or with the proper weight distribution on the tones, so not putting too much weight on the lower tones and putting a little bit more support and better abduction of vocal cords on the higher tones, you can balance it. This was very nicely balanced. You can barely hear the change in the register there.
Sleep without you, it's clear to see how I feel about you. So
Good. Super good.
obsessed.
A little vibrato.
This type of love, we're so locked in. There's no stopping me and you. We can't lose as long as we're together. I'm locked in. There's no shaking.
So we have a little touch and go on the top tone. Na, 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 na. So just a little switch in the head voice. It's not yodelly, it's very soft. And you have only abduction, a full connection on the vocal cords on the lower tones, so in the chest. And flipping into the ta, na, 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 can hear exactly where I reconnect, right? It's it's quite a lot of movement.
Love so true, I'm with you. Kiss for the gift forever and ever. Your love and mine, best of all time.
That's a good answer. Your love and mine, your love and mine. So it's quite direct for that tone. You have to really lock in.
Love so true, I'm with you. Kiss for the gift forever and ever. Your love and mine, best of all time. One for the ages.
God, I love the layers here.
Something so special, it's really amazing. I can see your name sitting written in the stars. Never gonna change, got your tattooed on my heart. No, nothing can break us apart. We're so lost.
Was that the high tone from Ahi? Was that it? Because if that was it, I'm so happy. This is within her best range, and I will never stop yapping about that, quite honestly. I love Ahi's like high chest mix, kind of blend there. She's amazing there. I love her tonal quality. It's not too bright. It still has like a little earthiness in it. Listen, with the Choom being the title song and the placement in a Choom for Ahi's voice, and locked in here, this place, maybe we got heard out. I feel like it might have landed. It makes me so happy, goddammit. Listen, we haven't finished the song. Maybe she's gonna go higher, but like this was a perfect tone. Listen how full it is. It's not compressed. She's not fighting to like lift it up into really uncomfortable height, or her head register is not dominant there. Her chest register is dominant there. So when you're mixing, right, you can have head dominant mix or chest dominant mix. I love when she's in her chest dominant mix. It is, if you've seen the vampire cover on the Lee Mujin, that is her chest dominant placement. And she sounds so good there.
Written in the stars. Never gonna change, got your tattooed on my heart. No, nothing can break us
Apart. It's in such a good place. Also a great vowel. But you can do a little vibrato after that. So good.
We're so lost and there's no stopping me and you. We can lose as long as we're together on.
Also, as long as we're together, all pure chest. You can really go, you can be together. It's gonna be so good to support and hold that tone. And just the breath management is gonna be great because the more chests connected you are, the easier it is to manage your air.
Lost and there's no shrinking. Love so true, I'm with you. Yeah, it's for the kids forever and ever.
That was nicely sustained tone there. Love the ad-libs, and I actually like that they are so sustained. Sometimes it's really difficult and risky to do long sustained ad-libs because it can be clashing with the melody, right? But here, it worked, and I'm very happy because, again, long sustained ad-libs, really tough to make work sometimes, but when you can, they can be so good.
Yeah, it's really good forever and ever.
Good, I see why you guys love this one. I get it. It is good. It's such a vibey song. Like, I understand why they wouldn't put this type of song as a title, even though I'm always so mad because companies are like, ooh, really vibey R&B songs cannot carry albums. Wrong. Look at the last BTS album. Like, Swim was literally that. It was a vibey R&B-ish, chill song. I think like that was like a good kind of example of what can carry. All right, last song. I like it. Let's go. It does have a little country vibe. Woo!
Hey boy, 넌 뭔데 머릿속이 복잡해 내가 고장나버린 듯 Mayday nothing
This is something between like a country and One Direction. At its beginnings, at its core. What the hell? This is... Okay. Okay. And Hannah Montana.
Hey boy, 넌 뭔데 머릿속이 복잡해 내가 고장나버린 듯 Mayday 너 때문에 정신 나간 것 같아 Think I'm falling in love with you
Tell me this is not so Hannah Montana coded. Like, so heavily.
어떻게 난 미쳤나 봐 틈만나면 네 생각을 해 자꾸 혼자 웃음이 나
Even this one, the na na na, the na na na, is I hear One Direction so heavily. This is interesting. This is like 2010s.
자꾸 혼자 웃음이 나 이런 내가 낯설기만 해 Tell me now 너도 원하잖아 더 이상
This is very light. It's a little air ta 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 ta. It's adding to the agility there.
망설이지 마 용기를 좀 내봐 어둠이 끝나가기 전에 one more chance 내 맘에 불을 질러줘 I don't wanna let you go 내 귀에 매일
It's starting from a little mixed bass. Ba 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 ba. That top tone. Ba ba ba. It's pretty mixed, but you can still give it a little bit of a feel of a belt. It's like a little chest mixy belt there.
매일 보고 싶단 말을 해줘
Oh my god, I hear like 4 different songs in this one. It's messing with my brain. Even here. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, but for real. Like I'm hearing like 3, like I'm hearing some Hannah Montana, I'm hearing some One Direction, and this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where did I hear it before? This is crazy. It's also in a head voice. Ooh, 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 which on ooh vowel is great. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's a kind of love, got me thunderstruck. I can get enough of you. Ow. Boy, you really like running a million.
Oof. The reggae slowdown I have not counted on. This song is throwing everything. This is the everything in a kitchen sink type of song, if you know what I mean. This is like, what do you want to have there? And it's like, yes. Yes. We even want like a reggae bridge. Like slow it the fuck down.
Thunderstruck, I can get enough of you. Ow.
Ooh.
Boy, you really like
Little hiccup.
running a million. Never gonna let it fix a lot. You got
Yeah,
me
there's a little
all in my
hiccupy.
face, I love is the realest in the story, but never
Arr. Love when she rolls that R, goddammit.
You got me all in my feelings, I love is the realest in the story, but never alone, never wondering, caught you forever, my future. Help me now, 나도 원하잖아. 더 이상 망설이지
That little run is kind of reference of their own selves, right? Da, da, na. Which song it was in? Did na. I think it was in Drip, in the pre-chorus before the ahyeon high tone. I think, right? This feels like a very light reference of their own selves.
더 이상 망설이지 마 용기를 좀 내봐 어둠이 끝나가기 전에 one more chance
Ooh, I love how chanty that. One more chance, cause there's gonna be there you can see the crowd participation moment right there.
더 이상 망설이지 마 용기를 좀 내봐 어쩜 네 끝나가기 전에 one more chance 내 맘에 불을 질러줘 I don't wanna let you go 내 귀에 매일 또 매일 보고 싶단 말을 했죠
That high tone ba, 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 can get really intense. So if anyone wants to cover this, be careful. You cannot strain it. No. It's gonna kill you. This is gonna be so hard to consistently sing and like have like a really good experience from it, because if you're gonna try to build it from the chest, you're gonna strain it from the chest. That's gonna be so difficult and just exhausting to carry. So you've got to mix into that top tone. And it's very like consistently holding on the top space, so it can be really, really tough.
I feel like that my heart beats fast and you love like that 기다려온 순간 너와 함께라면 설레 and I can't get enough cause the lights won't go down
That is gonna be really tough to sustain that tone. Without going into vibrato. So it's a straight tone, no vibrato. Usually, if you would have any other genre, like Western pop, they would go in vibrato. Vibrato is not very favorited in K-pop. You're usually having straight tones into like cries like ha, he, like you're getting that, right? So this is gonna be really hard to carry. She will have to showcase like a lot of good technique to comfortably carry that tone in such a longevity.
기다려면 설레 and I can't get enough cause the lights won't go down
But the range is good. Such a good range. Again, her best range. You guys, I think they listened. We were loud enough. Thank you so much for supporting me in my mission to get ahyeon where we know she is the best, where she shines the best. I really truly believe that you, with me, were the little troops that got it there. Okay, we need to take the credit. I'm giving you guys the credit because I feel like I genuinely feel heard out. And then, yeah! It's very mixy. Yeah! You can do it full. You can do it a little belty. But I would go with like a little feathery mix. So not too heavy. And it still gets so much space. It's everything, and the kitchen sink, and the car, and 2 dogs, and a tree. This is like this is the mix. Oh my god, this is chaotic. This is everything and more. I don't hate it. To be honest, I really don't, because I hear some of the best pieces that I personally enjoyed across 2010s. It's fun and it's young and it's very youthful. I dislike when a lot of bands are at a very young age pushed into very nature concept. And no, don't worry. I don't want young groups to like be overtly, I don't know, childish, you know. I don't want it from that, don't worry. But this is kind of like this is what I liked about the hot sauce too. Like everyone was like, that is just so girly and it sounds so juvenile. And I'm like, they're all under 20? The fuck? Of course it's gonna be, they're supposed to do music like this. Like they're supposed to do happy stuff. Let them do happy stuff. You know, I have to say it's a little bit of a Frankenstein monster for me, to be honest. Like I see a lot of motives from a lot of different music, a lot of different bands, and yeah, I hear it there. But vocally, it's really fun. It is very hyper, very fun, very happy. I like it a lot. Encore vibes. Exactly. I think this is exactly like what we would expect from like encore vibes. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed listening to the album with us. Make sure next time you come and hang out with us, we're gonna be catching up on Dingoes, we're gonna be catching up on Limujins, we're gonna be catching up on all the solos. There are multiple people on the list. There is Zara Larsson, there is Ray, there are more K-pop idols to catch up on. So if you do have a suggestion and you would like me to react to something on the stream that I haven't reacted to yet and you feel like I definitely should, come and join us to the next stream, and of course put your suggestion in our Discord, which is also going to be linked down in the description. I will see you there. We have beautiful, really supportive community there, so I would love you to be a part of it. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here's the video that YouTube actually recommends for you, and here are the rest of my reactions. Please stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.